Hi guys, I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to talk about our favorite Disney Channel movies. So the first one is actually a trilogy. It's High School Musical. And that was my childhood, guys. So basically it was about this basketball guy named Troy who falls in love with this brainiac girl, Gabriella. And those two are my favorite characters in the whole movie. My favorite scene from the first movie is when they are singing together at a New Year's party, and that's like the very first scene in the movie. So, yeah, there's that. My favorite song from the first movie is actually Get Your Head in the Game, and that's when the Wildcats are practicing their basketball stuff for an upcoming game against West High. In the second movie, they're all on summer vacation, although it's more like work than summer vacation. My favorite scene in the second High School Musical movie is when Gabriella dives into the pool and goes to Sharpay after Sharpay falls into the pool. And she's like, it's okay, I got you. And Sharpay's like, what are you doing here? And Gabriella's like, I'm the lifeguard. And then Troy's like, wait, are you a member here? Because, Sky Trail is one of her parents' own when they're working at. So that scene always made me laugh. And my favorite song from the second movie is Bet on It. And that's after Gabriella leaves and Troy's kind of upset about it. So there's that. And then in the third movie, they're all seniors in high school. And my favorite scene from the third movie, and this one is actually really nice, I like this one, is when Troy surprises Gabriella at Stanford University on the day of the prom. So I like that one. I thought that was pretty romantic. I'm not usually into romance stuff, but I do like a little bit of romance in movies. And I have three favorite songs from the third movie, actually. The three songs that I like from the third movie are Walk Away, The Boys Are Back, and Scream. So that was one from my childhood. Moving on to Descendants. So I've seen all of them except for the fifth one, and I haven't seen Your Wedding either or Wicked World shorts. So I'll just go over the ones that I know. So first, Descendants movie. We got Mal, Ben, Evie, Carlos, and Jay, and they're all at Orion Prep. However, in the beginning of the movie, Mal, Evie, Jay, and Carlos are on the Isle of the Lost, and Ben decides to bring them over to Orion. And one scene that actually made me laugh in that one was when there was this dog, and Carlos gets afraid of the dog, and he runs away from the dog and climbs up a tree. And then when Ben shows up, he tells Ben why the dog isn't attacking him, and then Ben's like, Carlos, you never actually met a dog, have you? And Carlos is like, no. Because when he's complaining about the dog, I'm probably gonna be able to chase him down right by his throat or something. And Ben's like, who told you that? And then Carlos is like, my mother. Because I guess it's mother told him that dogs were dangerous or something like that. Or they are pack animals that eat boys who don't behave or something like that. That scene was actually very funny. But he eventually became friends with the dog, so sorry about that. And then in the second movie, we get introduced to Uma and her pirate crew. I guess call it a pirate crew. And we do get a small, little part of her mom's tentacle, which is Ursula. I don't know why it was scary as a kid, but that part didn't scare me as much. But it's like Michelle came into the restaurant, and I was like, and Uma is like, Mom, and then the rest they just don't watch themselves or something like that. Now, I hate Ursula when I was a kid. I'm still scared of her to this day. Ursula scared me so much when I was a kid. Okay. And then the third movie, let's just say Mao lied to her friends about bringing everyone else from the Lost over to Orion. And when her friends found out that she lied, let's just say they turned to stone, and Uma was not really willing to help her, but I think when Mao needed the gem to be reunited, he's Jim got from Hades, which is her dad, Mao's dad. I thought that was pretty cool. She just had to help her reunite the gem because it got wet or whatever. So, yeah. And then in the fourth movie, we get more characters. We get Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. We get Rhodora Red. You also get Cinderella from live action Cinderella movie, which I have not seen. Prince Charming, I forget what his name is in Cinderella. I haven't seen Cinderella in like forever. And their daughter Chloe. And then we get some other characters. So we get to see the younger version of Maleficent and Hades. And then there was also Ullana, which was Ursula's sister. And we also get Morgie, which I do not know how they came up with that character. I guess Disney just makes these characters up, I guess, as they go through. So there's that. And then the last one for this video is Jump In. And this one I don't remember that much about it. All I know is that this kickboxer just jump rope for boxing. And I forget what his name is in the movie. I guess he joins this like WWF jump rope team or something like that. Yeah, I don't remember too much about it. But my favorite song in that one is Reaching to the Limit. And that's the only song I actually remember from that movie. And I forgot to say what my favorite songs were in Zenon's movies, so I'm going to put that in here. So my favorite song from the first one is If Only, and I actually did a ballet dance that one year for dance recital. My favorite song from the second Zenon's movie would probably have to be Chillin' Like a Villain. That one's actually pretty cool. I like that one. And then my favorite song from the third movie, I would probably say either Night Falls or the one at the end of the movie, which I don't know what it's called. My favorite song from Descendants: The Rise of Red is Red, which is the first song in that movie. Unless there's a theme song for that movie, I didn't realize it. I haven't seen the fifth Descendants movie, but there's a song in there called Perfect Princess, and I think that might be a favorite. When I get around to watching it, I'll have more definitive answer for you guys. Okay? So those were the Disney Channel original movies that I have seen, and my favorite movies from those are the High School Musical movies. Those were ones from my childhood. From like when they made the first movie, I didn't really know about it until I got it on DVD, and then I saw the second one on Disney Channel before getting DVD for that one, and then I saw High School Musical 3 in the movie theater before getting on DVD. Now, what I don't understand is why they put High School Musical 3 in the movie theater and not on TV. I guess you guys can argue and say, oh, High School Musical was so big then, and so of course they would have it in the movie theater to reach more people. And I'm like, really? Because I don't know if that was the reason, but yeah, High School Musical was like really big back in the day. Huge, actually. So the thing with High School Musical was I also had a High School Musical Christmas tree ornament, which either I got rid of it or I lost it. It's one of the two reasons. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys like this video. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And let me know what your favorite channel original movies in the comment section below. That I would like to know which Disney movies you guys like. Bye!